Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be exploring the Nutty Putty Cave and Cave Crave. Now yes, this is, I'm pretty sure it's an exact copy of the Nutty Putty Cave that the devs made. Now if you guys are here to learn about it, great. But I am going to put out a claustrophobic warning on this game. Because if you guys don't know what claustrophobia is, it's where you'll either have a really bad fear of tight spaces, a bad fear, or you'll just also maybe get stomach aches, might feel sick, I don't know, I don't have it, but my friend does. But yeah, do not watch this video if you have that. Okay, now let's get started. So yeah, I'll just be exploring the Nutty Putty Cave, starting with the big slide to the birth canal, then to all of this, and then we're gonna go explore all of that.
As you already know, Nutty Putty Cave is located west of Utah Lake in Utah County, United States. Despite its big reputation, the cave isn't actually that large. The total mapped length is about 1,355 to 1,400 feet, with a depth of roughly 145 feet. From this point, the cave splits into two routes. We can head left to enter the maze, or go right toward the famous Big Slide. For the full experience, I recommend starting on the left. Let's go there now.
Okay, so we're not gonna go to the left, okay guys?
Look at your watch. The percentage shows how much of the cave you've already
Don't worry about
explored.
this. This is just
Remember,
the guy
you can
now
rewind
how to
or
play
pause the
game.
audio guide
But,
at any time.
now we're here at the
Feel
big
like
slide.
sliding? You're not alone. At the height of its popularity, the cave drew more than 5,000 visitors a year. So much traffic wore the rocks smooth, and experts warned that a fatal accident was only a matter of time in one of its main features, a long 45-degree chamber known as the Big Slide, where we are right now. Those safety concerns, along with the growing damage caused by constant use, led to the cave's temporary closure in 2006. They're also the reason for the ladder you'll find at the end of this section. Be careful on your way down. You don't want to meet your end here, especially in a place meant for a very different kind of rebirth we'll soon discover.
Okay, so guys, if you don't know what he means, if you guys don't know about Edward Jones in 2009, I'll be telling you something about him that I learned in this. So he was either a cave diver or explorer. I can't remember which one, but so he went down here exploring, and I think he went crawling down to the birth canal, not knowing he would meet his end. So he either took one of these turns, one of them led him to his death, because he slid down one of the tight tunnels. He slid down a tunnel by accident, and then head first he got stuck in a tight space that killed him. The reason why is because it didn't immediately kill him. It took a bit, but he was completely stuck. He couldn't turn himself around because how tight the space was. And because of that, even rescuers couldn't save him. Especially because they didn't want to risk more lives. So they could not save him. If you see me stopping, it's just because I get lost a lot in this game, so I have to do this. Well, I don't get lost a whole lot. I just haven't played this game in a while.
The corridor to the left leads to Ed's Push and the story of what happened there. The corridor to the right takes you to the threshold of one of the cave's most famous sections. We're approaching the site of John Jones' tragic accident. How did it happen? On November 24th, 2009, John Edward Jones became trapped in Nutty Putty Cave after entering a tight, uncharted passage that he mistakenly believed was part of the well-known birth canal route. Instead, he had crawled into an unmapped fissure that was far narrower than expected. The passage sloped downward and constricted as it went, forcing him headfirst into a nearly vertical section where his body became wedged. Entering headfirst made it nearly impossible for him to reverse or maneuver once he was stuck. Despite more than 24 hours of effort, rescuers were unable to free him, as the combination of the cave's fragile geology, the limits of physics, and human endurance made extraction impossible. In the aftermath, authorities made the difficult decision to leave his body where it was and permanently seal the cave, rather than risk more lives in a recovery attempt.
This is where he died, guys. the final route and the resting place of John Jones, who died tragically on November 25th, 2009. He died right down here and could not make it out alive. Now, if you guys want to stop the video there, you can. That will be all for learning about him. Now we're gonna go explore the other parts of the cave by restarting, because I'm getting very, very lost. So we're gonna go ahead and go here. Now, guys, so don't worry. We're gonna end up learning about the left side. So we couldn't go any lower because I was starting to get kind of stressed out because I felt lost. So, because I have not gone that deep. Last time I was about to get
Welcome,
there,
adventurer. I'm Brandon, and I'll be your voice guide through the Nutty Putty Cave.
Don't worry about this, guys.
Alongside this narration,
speed up the video,
you'll find 10 audio tapes.
Okay, here we go. Now, we're going to go ahead and take the left, since you guys already know about this
As you
tape.
already know, Nutty Putty Cave is located west of you.
So, we can take the
Look
left
at your
now.
watch. The percentage shows how much of the cave you've already explored.
This should be the left
Remember,
side.
you can rewind or
This should
pause
be
the
the
audio
maze.
guide at any time using the tablet or the menu, which opens by pressing and holding the right stick. Hold it now and try adjusting the audio by touching the on-screen icons.
Alright, guys, so just gonna mark my way back. The maze.
Here we are. This section of the passage is called the Maze, and you'll soon see why. Sculpted by hot water in some unusual forms, it's given many adventurers their first taste of getting lost here. You see, Nutty Putty is a hydrothermal cave. Instead of being carved by rainwater seeping down, it formed through hydrothermal activity. Its origin is also hypogenic, meaning superheated, mineral-rich water rose from below and dissolved the rock from the inside out. Quite unusual compared to most limestone caves. Take a look and let's proceed further to the big room.
Alright, so as you already heard, Branges just told us about the maze.
Welcome to the big room. Compared to most cave sections, it feels open, tall, and almost comfortable. Many cavers pause here to catch their breath before moving on, so stay a while and listen. The cave was discovered in 1960 by a teenage caver named Dale Green, who went on to explore and document many caves in Utah. It's said Dale Green originally thought of calling it Silly Putty, but later decided Nutty Putty sounded better. Can't argue here. The cave takes its name from its soft clay-like texture made of silicon dioxide, the same mineral found in sand. As it formed upward through superheated water depositing calcite, other minerals were also left behind, creating a complex structure. That's why many passages are wet and filled with sticky clay, while in other places, the walls are made up of cherty limestone, sometimes coated with a thin layer of powdery calcite. Mind you, we're basically crawling through an entire the Helmet Eater. Why the name? Nutty Putty Cave became a favorite training ground for Boy Scouts, adventure groups, and college students, many of whom had their helmets bitten by its tight passages. The narrow, twisting tunnels offered just enough challenge that countless adventurers, including teens and scouts, squeezed in only to get stuck for hours, sometimes overnight, before being rescued. Thanks to its nearby location and the novelty of caving, it also earned a quirky reputation as a local date cave, where students would bring partners for a rugged outing. It's definitely harder to escape your date here. Well, all in all, these stories contributed to the cave's reputation as both an adventurous and somewhat hazardous place.
Okay, sorry for the one for the big room. I did not mean to skip it. I misclicked. But yeah.
We're approaching the end of this section of the cave. Got yourself warmed up? Good. Perhaps it's due to its hydrothermal past. Temperatures inside Nutty Putty remain around 55 degrees Fahrenheit or 12.7 degrees Celsius year-round. That may not seem very cold, but remember that movement through the cave is slow and the body has little chance to warm up through circulation. For caving, it's therefore recommended not only to have a helmet, flashlight, and sturdy boots, but also warm, preferably waterproof clothing. Once you feel you've seen everything here, let's head back to the entrance and explore the second part of the cave.
Okay, guys, so, as you guys already know, we explored the big slide, so, have a nice day, guys. If you guys want me to do more videos like this, you guys can like and subscribe if you want. Anyways, that's all for today about the Nutty Putty Cave.